Okay, hi everyone. I am so excited to be connecting with you, and I hope you're all doing well at this time where we're all being asked to step outside of our comfort zone and do new things. And, I have a very wonderful daily practice that helps me stay connected and balanced and builds my immune system. And I want to share something with you that you can do that can help you as well. So, first of all, we're going to talk about the diaphragmatic breath. Your breath, when you breathe, you want to breathe in and out through your nose. And the inhalation, imagine making the belly small or large. Pregnant belly, think pregnant belly. And then on the exhalation, squeeze the belly small. And so with block therapy, I use a wooden block that helps me to melt through the fascia and really exhale the toxins out. But there is something that you can do at home without a block, and that is using the floor. And if that's too much, you can even use a bed. So my son here has helped generously agreed to help me with this demonstration. So he's going to lay flat on the floor. And again, if the floor is too much for you, you can always start on the bed. And so what we want to do is really practice on the diaphragmatic breath. And so when you inhale, that belly expands. You can see the body rising up off of the floor. And with the exhalation, imagine squeezing the belly small, even your belly button making contact with the front of your spine. And you want to continue this type of breath, breathing in and out. And what this is doing is strengthening the diaphragm. Now, the diaphragm is a muscle in the core of our body that moves up and down when it's properly engaged. And most of us have, due to improper alignment, but also the stressful environment we live in, a state of overwhelm, we became chest breathers. We breathe in and out through our chest muscles. And so we're not getting the oxygen down into the lungs so that it can properly circulate and feed all of our cells the blood and oxygen that they need to thrive. And so as you're continuing to breathe here in this diaphragmatic fashion, and that inhalation, you feel your body rising up off the floor, that is starting to really strengthen the diaphragm. And then the exhalation phase, that is actually the most important phase of the breath. The exhale, the diaphragm moves up, defying gravity, and so you burn more calories when you exhale, but you're also forcing out the toxins, the debris, the byproducts of functioning, and even negative emotions and fear. And right now there's a lot of fear. And so when we move into a place of pain or fear, we move into that chest breath and we're not breathing diaphragmatically. And so one of the things you can do throughout the day is consciously connect with your breath. Again, breathing in and out through the nose if possible. You always want to breathe in and out through the nose because the life force, the prana, the receptor cells for our life force, our breath, resides within our nostrils. So we actually get 6 times the amount of oxygen when we breathe diaphragmatically versus breathing that shallow chest breath. And oxygen is the #1 nutrient of the body. You can survive a couple weeks without food, a few days without water, but less than a few minutes without oxygen. And so your breath, and another wonderful thing about oxygen is in a pure oxygenated state, viruses cannot survive. So this really does help to boost your immune system, helps to eliminate the toxins from your body, and allows the oxygen coming in to properly feed and energize your cells. In addition, when the diaphragm is functioning properly and moving up and down, it actually massages the abdominal organs. And so it will help with digestion and elimination as well as being the floor to your heart and lungs. It helps those organs also to function properly. So if you could just do this for 5 minutes a day, on the floor, on the bed, breathing diaphragmatically, this will start to really exercise your diaphragm and strengthen it. And this will be more than enough to help you. You can also take a hand towel and fold it up and put it on your belly if you want to try that as well. Since most of you won't have a block buddy right now. That gives you just a little bit more added pressure in that area. Do you feel any difference on that, David?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. So play around with this, have fun with this, but just 5 minutes a day can make a big difference. And then throughout your day, consciously bring your awareness to your diaphragmatic breath and breathe in and out nice and slow. So inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 6. Because again, that exhalation is the most important phase of the breath. That's the driver. That's what moves all the toxins and the waste and the debris out. And there was a study in Australia in 2014 that determined 84% of all weight loss comes from the proper exhalation. So that's an important thing to remember. Breathe in that nice, slow, controlled fashion, in and out through the nose. Expand the belly on the inhalation, squeeze it small on the exhalation. And you can even hold on the exhale for just a moment and just notice what's going on in your internal world. But when you breathe diaphragmatically, you are feeling more connected with who you are, and that allows you to be the eye of the storm. So the world around you can be pretty chaotic, but you can stay nice and grounded in your knowingness that all is well. So enjoy your breath, keep breathing, and until next time, have fun.